have entered the realm of the machine. A rapid-fire test of human intelligence. Competitors have to select the correct answer. The faster they answer, the more points they get. However, points will be deducted for an incorrect response. The winner from each show goes onto my leaderboard, and the top 7 scores get to play again in the final. Let's begin. Name, Jane McMillan. Age, 37. Location, Glasgow. Occupation, medical scientist. Are you ready to pit your wits against the machine?
I hope so.
Very well. Let's begin. What term describes the skill of locating underground springs using a twig of hazel?
Search and green.
You are incorrect. Dowsing or divining is the correct response. What is a hillock?
Type of snail.
You are incorrect. Stone anchor is the correct response. What nationality was philosopher and scientist Aristotle?
Greek.
Greek is correct. Which language is a mixture of German, Hebrew, Polish and Russian, with a few French and Italian words thrown in?
Yiddish. No idea.
Yiddish is correct. Lucky guess. What in law is the maximum length of sentence that can be passed as a suspended sentence?
3 years.
You answered incorrectly on 8 seconds. You lose 8 points.
No, I'm a bit
In the
slow.
Church of England, the primate of all England is the Archbishop of Canterbury. Who is the primate of England?
Archbishop of Winchester.
Incorrect. The Archbishop of York is the correct response. I don't think you've got a hang of this game, human. Which university campus did Porter's House Blue dramatise?
No idea. Cambridge.
Cambridge is correct. What is canister?
Card game.
A card game is correct. Who is said to have had a face that launched 1,000 ships? I'm waiting.
Cleopatra.
Incorrect. Helen of Troy is the correct response. Come on, humanoid.
I'm trying. I'm just a bit
Since
slow.
1710, the fine porcelain called Dresden has actually been made in which town?
Dresden.
You are incorrect. Meissen is the correct response. Who was the leader of the Labour Party prior to Tony Blair for a short while?
John Smith.
You are incorrect. Margaret Beckett is the correct response. In Roman mythology, who is the two-faced keeper of the gates of heaven?
No idea. Janus.
Janus is correct. You have scored -10. Are you pleased with that score?
Not at all. I think I could have done a lot better.
Ha! Next contestant. Name, Jan Moszewski. Age, 37. Location, London. Occupation, civil servant. Are you ready to pit your wits against the machine?
I think I am.
Very well. Let's begin. In a cocktail bar, what is a dry Manhattan called?
Brooklyn.
You are incorrect. Bronx is the correct response. Who was the tallest of Robin Hood's merry men?
Little John.
Little John is the correct response. What is monotheism?
Belief in one God.
Belief in one God is correct. The sentence rats live on no evil star is a what?
Oh, I haven't got... Let's go for a palindrome.
Palindrome is correct.
Yes!
Lucky guess.
No, it wasn't.
Who, in 1865, was the first woman to qualify as a doctor in Britain?
It was Elizabeth Garrett Anderson.
That is correct. Well done.
Thank
Which
you.
British comedian took his name from the 1912 British Open?
Oh, that would be... Ted Ray.
Ted Ray is correct. Which London street gave the 1960s its mod fashions?
Oh, that was Carnaby Street.
Carnaby Street is correct. Which newsreader died of a heart attack on an aircraft whilst on holiday in 1999?
Oh, that was Andrew Gardner.
Andrew Gardner is the correct response. You score 9 points.
Thank you.
What mountain can you view from the windows of a train called the Bullet?
Oh, that would be Mount Fuji.
Mount Fuji is correct. What is the first name of Polish film director Polanski?
Wrong for a question to ask me. I'm Polish. It's Roman.
Roman is correct. What is the capital city of Cuba?
I think you'll find that's Havana.
Havana is correct.
Thank you.
What is the name of the world's largest cruise ship launched in Finland in 1999?
I think you'll find that is the Sea Empress.
You are incorrect.
Oh dear.
Voyager of the Seas, however, is the correct response.
Okie doke.
What was the first name of German scientist Einstein?
That was Albert.
Albert is correct. What is the name for the pollen-producing part of a flower?
That is the stamen. Stamen.
Stamen is correct.
Yes.
I'm impressed. You have scored 84 points. Not half bad. How do you feel?
I'm absolutely delighted, actually. In fact, I'll take a Bullient.
They say a little knowledge is a dangerous thing. And judging by your score, you're practically deadly. The next player to face the machine, please. Name, Rebecca West. Age, 19. Location, Leicestershire. Occupation, hotel staff. Are you ready to pitch your wits against the machine?
I am.
Very well. Let's begin. What is a more popular name for members of the Unification Church?
Muniz.
Muniz is correct. Who in 1979 turned from Doctor Who into a scarecrow? I'm waiting.
Colin Baker.
You are incorrect. John Pertwee is the correct response. Where is your brain?
At home.
Whose picture besides the Queen appeared on the old £1 notes?
Isaac Newton.
Isaac Newton is correct. What is a preliminary wax or clay sketch for a sculpture called? You're wasting time.
Maquinette.
Maquette is the correct response. How many spaces are there on a Scrabble board?
325.
You are incorrect. 225 is the correct response. Use your brain. What technical word describes the center of a hurricane?
A vortex.
Vortex is correct. What type of goat's fur is used in the manufacture of mohair?
Ibex.
You answered incorrectly on 9 seconds.
No.
You lose 9 points. A statue of the sun god Helio was one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world. How was it better known?
The man from Atlanta.
You are incorrect. Colossus of Rhodes is a correct response. How many men from each team are there in a rugby league scrum?
6.
6 is correct. You score 6 points. The tomb of which saint is said to be at Santiago de Compostela?
Saint Michael.
That is incorrect. St. James is the correct response. Are you even trying?
Yes.
If you had membership of the RHS, what would you be a member of? I'm waiting.
Royal Horticultural
You are
Society.
correct. Which island has the dialing code 01983? You have scored 7 points. Are you pleased with that score?
No.
Aren't you embarrassed? You should be. Next contestant. Name, James Humphreys. Age, 34. Location, Chester. Occupation, train manager. Are you ready to pitch your wits against the machine?
I'm going to give it the best shot.
Very well. Let's begin. Which card game involves quickly spotting matching pairs?
Snap.
Snap is correct. That was easy. What is the singular of scampi?
Scampi.
Incorrect. Scampo is the correct response. What is the French Riviera's leading resort?
Nice.
Nice is correct. You score 8 points. What name is given to a loudspeaker designed to produce high-pitched sound in a hi-fi system?
Woofer.
Incorrect. Tweeter is a correct response. Who was a commoner, twice honoured by being portrayed on 2 separate issues of British stamps?
William Shakespeare.
Incorrect. Sir Winston Churchill is the correct response. In Dynasty, in which city do the Carrington family live? Come on.
Denver.
Denver is correct. What is the name of the UK's famous meat market in London?
Smithfield.
Smithfield is correct. Who did Wiseman vote as the greatest cricketer of the 20th century? You're wasting time.
Ian Botham.
You answered incorrectly on 5 seconds. You lose 5 points. What does brut on a wine bottle mean?
Dry.
Dry is correct. Which settlers were the forebears of the Boers of South Africa?
The Dutch.
The Dutch is correct. What is a popular name given to a drinking vessel in the form of an ascetic 18th century gentleman holding a tankard? Hurry up.
Toby Jug.
Toby Jug is correct. What is the name given to a calm, dry period of weather in late autumn?
Indian Summer.
You are correct. Which international organisation issues a monthly magazine called Home and Country? You have scored 38 points. Not half bad. How do you feel?
I could have done better.
Well done. You pressed all the right buttons there. For me, anyway. There's not much to say at the end of that first half. Jan Marzowski leads with an impressive 84 points. A score that is likely to put him into my grand final. That's all for part 1.